The iPhone 15 Pro Max is coming with even more upgrades and features than we expected, and this is going to be an incredible phone from Apple. So first story of the day, we've got a patent discovered from Apple. It's titled Spatial Composites, along with this illustration. Now the patent describes embedding materials like ceramic and metal into the case. This is to make their devices more resilient and scratch resistant, and it would also make them less prone to dents. Now this is going to greatly increase the durability of the iPhones, but unfortunately, as the patent has only just been granted, it means it's not going to be in time for the new iPhone 15. Something that will also prevent scratches, however, is today's video sponsor, the CaseCoo Cloud Cush. Now the new Cloud Cush cases provide air cushion technology that not only looks great and provides a nice solid grip, but it also protects your phone with a 3-meter military-grade drop resistance thanks to its 360-degree air cushion. I like its silky smooth design, it feels great to hold in your hand, and it also comes in a range of different colors from black and white all the way to green and pink. Now it's currently available for the iPhone 14, and you can check it out now by clicking the link down in the description below. Now next up, we've got news of new features coming to the iPhone 15 thanks to the new iOS 17. We're going to be getting live voicemail that can transcribe your voicemail into text on the lock screen, and you can even pick up the call if you see it is something important. We've got a new standby feature that's going to give you at-a-glance information if your phone is on charge in landscape, and it's basically similar to the stand mode for the Apple Watch. We finally get interactive widgets so you can now control them directly from the home screen, as well as updates to the keyboard's autocorrect, FaceTime it using Apple TV, and more. Next up, we've got some unfortunate news surrounding the price, and according to reliable analyst Dan Ives, Apple is projected to raise the price of the iPhone 15 series. Now, while the price has remained about the same for a few years, Dan's forecast reveals that there is going to be an increase this year, and mainly with the iPhone 15 Pro models. According to his report, the Pro models could potentially see a price increase of up to $200, and this could see the iPhone 15 Pro Max starting from $1,299. Given that the non-Pros are very similar to their predecessors with the last generation chipset, I would imagine that there's only a minor increase for those, although the non-Pro iPhone 15s will all be getting the new dynamic island. Now next up, we've got news that the iPhone 15 is also going to be getting an upgrade to the ultra-wideband chip, and this is mainly for use with the new Apple Vision Pro. The new augmented reality headset was showcased at WWDC, and the iPhone 15 will get an upgrade from a 16nm ultra-wideband chip to a much more advanced 7nm chip, and this is going to allow for both improved performance and reduced power consumption for the nearby interactions. Now we've also got news that Apple is expected to introduce Wi-Fi 7 into its iPhones, but unfortunately it's not going to be in the iPhone 15 Pro models, and it's expected to start with next year's iPhones. Of course, we're also going to be seeing support for third-party app stores in iOS thanks to the new EU legislation, and furthermore, the EU are now demanding that smartphone batteries must be easily replaceable, meaning we could go back to the olden days where you can remove the battery nice and easily yourself. Now to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about this one, as sealed units do help with the water resistance, but with battery health decreasing year on year, it would be cheaper for many users if they could replace the batteries on their own. Now the legislation isn't set to come into play until 2027, however, so we've still got a few years to go. So that's it for today's update on the iPhone 15 series, but of course, as anything else comes in, I'll be sharing it straight away, so make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss a thing in the future.